Welcome, folks, to another exciting college football matchup. We've got an intriguing neutral setting for this battle here today. And this is something really special and uncommon. A 1 versus 2 this early in the season. Only college football can produce something like this. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Ball coming up. How aggressive will it be? A pop pass on the jet sweep. He finds some space. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 10. And he scores. Touchdown, Auburn.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, what about the mentality here from this offensive coordinator? Instead of throwing the football, they decide to get behind the offensive line, get physical with this defense, and pound it into the end zone. Has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter, and the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running past the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Auburn. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And here comes a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Tigers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working.
The crucial 2nd down play, every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackle just short. It's bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Auburn. And the route is on.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Second and goal play for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Tigers. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant. Been so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Touchdown, Auburn. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out executing the play call and continuing to put points on the board. This play, all 11 guys coming together, they stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Touchdown, Tigers. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kirk. That's a big W on a big stage here early.
Well, you get through camp, you wonder how the season's going to get started, and they cannot be any happier. Now we'll just have to see how far they can ride this momentum as we go through the first half of the season.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Can't walk very far in these parts without being greeted with a War Eagle. And boy, do they hope it will be a joyous one today. Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium in the home of the Auburn Tigers. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. And you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see, the Pandas taking on the #1 team in the land, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Still on his feet at the 40. The expressway is wide open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
What a way to start this game offensively. You find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does.
Establishing that first will make the Auburn fan base proud.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
One thing this team has shown earlier this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit.
It was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous.
Going over the top. And it's caught inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Auburn!
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
Come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's running in the open. He's at the 10. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Tigers. He has been unstoppable. The ultimate dual threat, positively Cam-tastic.
It's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Oh, look out. There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Auburn. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future.
It's down at the 11. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. With jet sweep pass. Touchdown, Tigers! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
catch and catch. He's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading.
He's loose on the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and you take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown, Auburn! And they take it in for 6 more points.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, the hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
He's gonna pass. Fires to the right. He's got him wide open. Flying down the right side. It's a fumble. Touchdown, Tigers! And the pummeling has started.
Holy cow, how about that? You think he's going in for the score. It looks like he's going to get it. He fumbles the football. Who's going to get it? Johnny on the spot. The offense finds the football, lands on it, and gets the touchdown.
Some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Auburn! And the punishment has been extended.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Tigers! And the stomping has commenced.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making...
Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Tigers. And the beatdown has ensued.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had...
And why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now...
Touchdown, Auburn! And the route is on.
And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
On the move. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Well, Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, and it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been welcome everyone to the Plains in Jordan-Hare Stadium, home of the Auburn Tigers, where telling someone War Eagle is just as common as saying hello. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. But you get the SEC against the Big Ten, and there's no denying there's a little extra juice in the building. Touchdown Tigers! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in
They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Finding open areas. Nothing but green ahead. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take off. He's run out. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he will take it in. Touchdown Auburn.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after they catch it. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection.
Rep these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz.
And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Open space at the 25. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go downfield. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Across the 45. Afterburners coming. The 10. Touchdown, Auburn. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers!
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
On the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
Still running at the 40. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Auburn. And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
On 2nd and goal. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line. Touchdown, Tigers! And the pummeling has started. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And the punishment has been extended. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently they're...
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. I think for defensive coordinators moving
and more yards after contact.
Forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running.
Touchdown, Auburn! And the stomping has commenced. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental tough.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
The play action fake. He's not afraid to go deep. And the pass is complete. He's got it at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown has ensued.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And this is exactly the start that they'd envisioned. Get out of the gate, go 3-0, start to make your mark on this season.
They just got to keep riding the momentum. This team has looked so good so early this year. Nothing seems to faze them at all. David, very, very confident bunch moving forward.
Dang right, I'm confident in what I see. Good start, good team. You could tell they got something special. I know it's early, and there's a lot of time to come down the road, but so far, this definitely looks like one of the best teams in college football.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Cocky and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Running toward the tape. Inside the 10. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Auburn.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers.
Offense with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the run. Got a lot of running room. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
In the red zone, 3rd and goal coming up. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Tigers. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage.
Difference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn! This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You can play touch football in an elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick. Their side by getting a stop before the half.
Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game.
And this is hauled in at the 20-yard line. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
On the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Might as well give it to him again. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Auburn to the line in a hurry. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Auburn! And the route is on. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Off he goes. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And the pummeling has started.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Beal. Motion from the offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Pass to 40. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Tigers. And the punishment has been extended. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. When that receiver got free, it was all at the 6. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Auburn! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Well, they go back to the option play, and now this is the 2nd time, Pollock, this QB has scored running this scheme offensively.
Yeah, and as a defense, you got to understand when you're playing the option, it's responsibility football. I got to stop.
Line on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pulls his way forward. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. And the Tigers are in the hurry-up. They'll throw it on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown has ensued. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in Week 4. I don't think these two are going to be exchanging holiday greetings this year after this game.
No, and I tell you what, we've seen a lot of cool handshakes where you're getting fired up and coaches are getting after each other. We might get a little bit of that there. You could take a knee.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring it on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollock, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Powell. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Inside the 15. He's loose. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Auburn!
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers! That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
Cooking. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Now, if they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He's got it.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw.
Touchdown, Auburn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was
Headed to the end zone. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers!
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off. And by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone. We are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with one there.
And he breaks into the open. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Auburn.
I like it. You're backed up towards the end zone, and you go aggressive and spin the football. Try to make the big play, and do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
Is ready to go back to work on offense. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the catch down the right side. Oh, look out! Touchdown, Tigers! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Auburn lines up quickly. On second down, wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Logan. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing. If they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense...
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
Down at 2nd and 6. Give to the back. At the 35, he's loose. The expressway is wide open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Auburn! And the route is on.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Get set, first down.
Here we go.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Inside the 30. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Tigers! And the pummeling has started. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
The running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Turns it on in midfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn! And the punishment has been extended. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation. It builds.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is.
Oh, look out, there he goes! And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Got it down to the 3, now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And we knew this offense was good, man, but seeing them in person, like, now I understand why they're a top 10 offense. Week in, week out, so many different ways to hit you from so many different angles. Undefeated still. Still an undefeated squad moving forward with all of their dreams in front of them.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. To Columbia, Missouri, Memorial Stadium and home to the Missouri Tigers, where we are anticipating quite a clash on Faroe Field today. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on another SEC rival, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Players the football out in the open field. You saw it right there.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Quickly complete. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Really throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running it.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. What an impressive individual display. What speed by this quarterback.
And this defense, they were scared to death of this guy. I mean, they knew they had their hands full trying to stop him. It's one thing to do it in practice and draw it up on a board. Everybody thinks they've got a shot, but until you get out on the field, until you...
I think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down.
Be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. He's looking to throw. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Auburn, #5, with the catch and score.
executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you wanted. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the
big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Quarterback Steve trying to power his way ahead for a few. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Well, second and goal that time, and instead of turning around and giving it to Mr. Dependable, you just let your quarterback do it himself. Up front, everybody's got to get low. It's low man wins. You're able
And is ready to go back to work on offense.
Ringo, Ringo. 42 Spider. Listen.
He'll do it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Your quarterback positively Nick Marshall-esque.
Yeah, and you think about Nick Marshall and that run to the national championship game. Man, they ran the football some more.
Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Auburn!
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early.
If we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Going up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Rhodes. And how about seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he's got it at the 30. He's loose down the left side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tiger.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
This one will be tough, 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. And the stomping has commenced. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure.
Auburn hopes to get War Eagle flying in this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got his man. Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown has ensued. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
On 2nd and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. Touchdown, Tigers! And the route is on. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day. Or 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn! And the pummeling has started. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4.
A first down from the 49-yard line. from the gun, running back on the move. At the 35, he's open. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Tigers! And the punishment has been extended. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better, you know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack.